Hello, this is High Templar. Welcome back to my Total War Warhammer multiplayer battles. And today we will be seeing a fight between the Greenskins, led by Knight Goblin Warboss, and the Stunties, led by Lord. So let's have a look at the builds. We have Knight Goblin Warboss and two big bosses, which are still very good options. They are very good for killing characters, and they are very good for disrupting. Then we have 4 Squeakers. That's a lot. Unit of Black Orcs, and then we have few Savage Orc Beacons and 2 Orc Savages. So that's 5 Savage Orc Beacons. And Night Goblin Shaman. We also have some Forest Goblins, Spider Rider Archers, and Mod Group Mangi Marauders. For, well, annoying dwarves, really. Very good options, in my opinion. For the dwarves, we have, like I've mentioned, the Lord, and then we have 2 Iron Breakers, which will be guarding the flanks, and line of Longbeards with some ranks on them. Very, very good indeed. 2 units of Thunderers, and Miners with Blasting Charges and Airclone Miners. Now, obviously also 3 cannons. Now, I don't like in this build that there are so few units. They are very good units with ranks up and everything, but I think there might be not enough of them for holding those lines, because you want to, if you are going to defensive position, you want to close up. Also, if you want to close up, you probably want something to close up. And I feel both Thunderers and Cannons do not have enough of the impact. I mean, Cannons are nice, but they won't be very useful against this particular army. There is no Quarrelers, there is not enough Thunderers, in my opinion at least. And Arclund and Miners with Blasting Charges will not be able to do enough damage, but we'll see what will happen. This line will hold for a very, very long time, even against such an overwhelming horde of Greenskins. And if the dwarves will hold for long enough before the morale of the Greenskin breaks, they will win. But there is no support for the dwarves, and this is obviously Black Orcs being targeted. At least one cannon is firing into the direction of the Night Goblin Warboss, as you can see here, and I hit him. But the 2 cannons are firing into the Black Orcs, and they are doing quite a good job. It's getting closer, so they will be more accurate every minute. So one cannon started to go after the Squeaks, which is very good, because Squeaks are... once they are in a fight, it's hard to break them, but before, it's another story. The Orcs will make it to the fight, after all. We don't see Iron Breakers here. The Iron Breakers will be throwing their charges into those Squeaks, which is also not such a bad idea. On this flank we have those guys are trying to get the dwarves, but they are too weak to do some damage. The Iron Breakers are holding their charges for the Savage Orcs, and on that flank we see Iron Breakers and Thunderers going into the Squeaks and Savage Beacons. Those Forest Goblin Spider Riders got some damage. Here you have severely damaged Squeaks and Savage Orc Beacons. Iron Breakers finally throwing their charges a bit too late, in my opinion. Before into the battle, when those Savage Beacons and those Squeakers go into the battles, that explosion would do a lot better. Now the Longbeards are already weakened, because Squeaks are very, very good against Stunties. They both have armor piercing and anti-infantry. On that flank we see that those Thunderers and Iron Breakers are trying to hold. They won't be able if the player controlling Greenskins will be concentrating here, because the Squeaks will just go around Iron Breakers and hit the Thunderers, or those guys might hit the Thunderers in the back. So we see those Longbeards holding against Savage or Beagons, and they will be doing better every moment because the charge already has finished. And here we have Squeakers, Black Orcs and Savage Orcs will absolutely destroy those Longbeards. Here we have Longbeards losing slightly to Savage Orc Beagons. And here we have Longbeards fighting the Squeakers. They will win this fight. And those Longbeards fighting both Savage Orcs and Squeakers, and Savage Orcs will obviously lose. So let's see how this will work out. We do have a hit into the cannons, which are not that useful at this moment of the battle. We have more blasting charges, but we are Iron Breakers being charged from the side by the Savage Orcs, so at least half of it were taken, and now Iron Breakers are almost out of charges. Same here, they did pretty well. Even before the start of combat they did 21 kills and lots of health point damage, and here 12, but a lot of hit point damage. Here we have a Night Goblin Warboss and two bosses attacking both Lord and the Thunderers, which is obviously quite decent idea. Attacking those. This is auto fire, you cannot control what you are hitting, but that's not the best. We have Squeakers that just routed back in the combat. We have a Wa that will shorten the demise of everybody here. Those Night Goblin Warboss and two big bosses will make a quick work of the Thunderers. Here we have Iron Breakers and Longbeards holding against all this, but they are being attacked in the back, so this is pretty much the end for them. Minus with blasting charges against Black Orcs, that will not end very well. And here Longbeards. This entire center held. Those Squeaks attacked into the Thunderers. Those Handbreakers will take care of Squeakers and Savage Beagons. We have some routing for the Orcs, but the morale is otherwise holding pretty well. We have a back charge from the archers into the back of those Longbeards. We have some of those Squeaks coming back from the routing. Goblin Warboss full health, doing very well. Those Goblin big bosses are into the Aircloud Miners, which is an odd choice, but as you can see this is pretty much the end for the dwarves. We have lots of Squeakers, we have attack in the back of those Iron Breakers. They will kill a lot, but not even Iron Breakers can withstand that much firepower and the Squeaks and everything. And Night Goblin Warboss attacked into the Lord, and the Lord morale is breaking. We do have Sneaky Stabbing, which will do a number on that Lord. And everything started to rout for the dwarves. And this is the end. Mass rout. A Pyrrhic victory for the Greenskins. So this is a very nice battle, although it's not as Pyrrhic as one might think. The Greenskins actually lost less than half of their strength. Slightly less than half, true, but less. And the dwarves lost a lot. Well, the cannons and the Thunderers didn't pay off very well, but there wasn't many targets for them. The Black Orcs did very well. As for the unit that got their half dead, there was like 31 of them that still got in the fight. And the Savages did very well. So yeah, that was pretty nice fight. I hope you like it. If you did, press like, comment if you will, and see my other videos. I'm doing also some mod reviews, some mechanics videos, some DLC analysis and speculation videos, and some let's plays in Total War series and other games. Thank you for watching, and see you later.